So it seems like we are getting Dark Ages from Tom Taylor, and I decided to do a driving thought about it because I heard something that it might have been canceled or something, but now it looks like it's back. Apparently last year, 2020, we had Free Comic Book Day. I didn't know because people keep saying free comics. I didn't see nothing. I saw everything canceled, but I guess I must have missed it. So apparently the premise is all the power goes out. I seen the little thing where like Iron Man crashed and whatever, literally just for some reason all the power goes out. Kind of like that TV show that I didn't really like after a couple episodes, but people seem to like Revolution, where they had the weird nanite things that took all the power out. I seen a couple images like a Spider-Man and stuff. It looked pretty cool. Now, I'm curious in a modern world with superheroes, like how is this going to pan out? But the thing is that Tom Taylor killed it with the Injustice, and he definitely killed it with Deceased. So, off of the strength of that alone, and he seems to work at his best when he's not dealing with the canon, because I still personally think DC's Deceased characterizations were better than the current comics characterizations on who they are as a whole. So, from what I understand, this thing is supposed to be something where now it's like the world with the superheroes if they don't have power. So who would benefit from that? Like Captain America? I guess he would be okay. I don't know. But there is some interesting, like I like Spider-Man's new suit. So for what I understand, the premise is I know the artist is Iban Okoye. I think Marvel now calls their artist Stormbreakers or something. I think it's Stormbreakers now. They keep changing the names of the people where I'm just like, why don't they just be the artist and make sure you give them good page rates? That's what I think more people care about, being able to feed their families, not your low page rates. But however, that guy's a really good artist, so it's good that he's on there. And from what I understand, this is supposed to explain what the Watcher is watching for. So it's like some kind of ancient evil that's older than Earth, and the Watcher was looking for it. So I'm like, okay, so another darkness character, because we had Null. But like I said, it's one of those things where Tom Taylor, he's done enough that I am willing to give it a shot, no problem. Because he took a zombie premise, which I love me some zombies all day, every day. Great zombie stories. You get a lot of stories out of it. I don't actually understand how people get tired of them, but that's just me. So you take this zombie story and you turn around and he does a different twist on it and makes this an incredible story for DC Comics. And it's, whether you like, even if you don't like zombies, the story is so good in the way it works, it doesn't even matter. And it's crazy. So, Injustice is just incredible. So this guy has a really good track record for writing them. Now, from what I understand, Marvel is saying this is the end of the Marvel Universe and stuff like that. So I'm trying to figure this out because I'm like, wait, is this a main universe story? Or, because I thought it was an alternate universe, because one of the things I don't like is when they have these big events but then yet have ongoing stories, because it gets a little confusing. Because it's like, well, if you got a big event happening, why, and you're having everything encompass into it, but then you try to have that person do their own story, it gets a little annoying. Like, it can work sometimes where they're like, well, don't try to place the story is just the story. But the problem is that what a lot of people are about continuity because they're trying to get it and they don't want their story interrupted. But so I don't know. What I do know is that so we're gonna see heroes, villains, different stuff dealing with a world of darkness. Now, I don't know how bad it can get. Like, I know the tech-based heroes, that could be a little rough. Because, like, people like Iron Man, War Machine, but the thing is that Rhodey's a soldier, so he can still just go right back to being a soldier, you know, doing his thing. But then it's like, okay, well, is it just darkness, or is there more to it? Is there something happening? Like, so there's a lot of questions on what exactly is going on besides the power going out, and what is this ancient evil that's based around darkness, that's older than Earth, which, like I said, the only issue I have with that is we had Null, who is about darkness and stuff already. So I'm curious on how they're going to do it. Like I said, also too, I have all the faith in the world that Tom is going to deliver. So when I'm questioning this is not questioning going, oh my goodness, this is going to be bad. This is questioning like, how are you going to pull this off and not make it feel like Null? And make it feel different. Like how you doing DC's Deceased feels like no other zombie comic book at all. Even Marvel's new zombie comic book that they did to try to capitalize. Marvel wants that Deceased money because Deceased was super well received, and Marvel wants that. But I will find it odd if it's their main universe, because they're saying this out of Marvel Universe ends, and then it's like, okay, well, are you guys going to actually end it, or are you going to just flip it back and make hero? There's a lot of questions. So I don't know, but I am very interested. I'm going to probably do it like I do DC's Deceased. I usually end up watching when somebody kind of does the read-throughs or whatever, like Comic Explain or whatever, and then I end up buying the trade. Because like I have all of DC's Deceased. I have Dark Knight's Metal, Dark Knight's Death Metal. I just buy them in the trade. Usually they end up being a hardcover. I mean, I get soft if I can. I get harder, you know, whatever is available. But that's how I normally get them. So this will probably be a similar thing for Marvel. But I am curious to see what exactly are they doing. This person just stopped in the middle of the stinking road. Sad, sad, sad. And their car is not broken down. They just decided to like stop and then turn on a turn signal. Can't stand when people do that. Anyway, I don't know. I'm very excited. That is something I'm probably going to invest in. I was thinking about maybe getting the single issues, but it depends because I'm really not feeling all the floppies right now. And maybe I will do it. It depends. See, Marvel, I have to be very careful with Marvel because Marvel likes to do a bajillion tie-ins. Like, for example, I'm annoyed at the Heroes Reborn name, but I'm interested to see how they do it because I really do like the Squadron Supreme. It seems like they've kind of melded my favorite Nighthawk version, which is the one dude. But, you know, I'm okay with the guy from the Ultimate Black dude. You know, because of how they did it, it actually was it made sense because they did the universe crashing. Well, whatever, but, you know, interested. And it's funny, these alternate things, when everybody complains about them, it was the same thing with Future State. Future State ended up doing way better than DC thought. And from what I understand, Heroes Reborn is doing way better than what Marvel thought. But it's also, I know why they got to that mentality. It's because a lot of people were complaining, like, why are you doing these? So it's understandable, and, you know, they got to do their thing, but we'll see. That's all the information I have about it. So I just wanted to talk about it really quick. I'm excited about it. I'm very curious. I want to see what it is, but, you know, if you guys know more information, you know, drop it in the comments. Tell me. I don't know. Geek Protagonist, you stay safe, you stay healthy, you stay real. Dark Ages. Hope it's another banger for Tom Taylor. And I'll see ya.